Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Chris, RX Guys, and today we're going to be doing a fast Firebase Z Easter egg tutorial. So the very first thing you want to do is have Pack a Punch enabled, and from there, step one of the Easter egg is talking to Ravenov. After you talk to him, you will have to go and find Peck. He's going to be located in the mission control room right under in this area right here. All you need to do is go ahead and interact with him, give him a talk to, and he will tell you to return to Ravenov again. Talk to Ravenov and you'll be able to pick up an ID badge. Now with the ID badge, we're going to be opening up 3 lockers. The first one is going to be in equipment storage. Go ahead and interact with this locker right here. This is right next to Quick Revive as well, and you'll pick up a piece of serum. There's 3 of these. The second one is going to be in the Colonel's office, and it is going to be right here on the back. This is right above the Juggernaut perk machine. And the third and final locker that we're going to be picking up is going to be in engineering. So this will open this up and you'll be able to get your 3rd serum. With these 3 serums, go on over into the field hospital and interact with this machine right here. It's going to mix these up and it's going to take about 20 seconds. During this, you will have to fight hellhounds. So interact with that, fight the hellhounds. Once that's done, you can pick up that machine part right there. And from there, we're going to be bringing on over to the AC vent. So this is right below the giant dome. Go ahead and interact with this air conditioner and it will start to inject truth serum into Dr. Peck. Go ahead and jump down and talk to Peck, and he will give you quite the long dialogue. He'll start to dance, and he will tell you that you need to go to the data center to go interact with this machine right here. Now, we're pretty much going to be playing Pokemon here. We need to capture 3 mimics from 3 specific spots. This step is very difficult, but if you go to the specific spots, once per round, you can catch one of these mimics, and it's not that hard once you know where you need to go. So the first one is going to be in the barracks. Now, explore the barracks because it doesn't spawn exactly in the same spot every single game, but in the barracks 1 or barracks 2 will be one of the mimics that you will need to capture. This is my first one. These 3 can be in any order in your game. But basically, what we're going to be doing with this essence trap is lowering the mimic to low HP, kind of like in Pokemon how you fight and get them weak before you capture them. So once they are the mimics low HP, throw down the trap, interact with it, and it's going to capture the mimic. This can also capture zombies, so make sure that the mimic is the closest thing when you turn on the trap itself. It's going to suck in the mimics, and then it's going to wiggle a couple times, and then it'll tell you that you have captured a mimic. Go ahead and bring it back to the computer. You only have 3 minutes to bring it back, so go ahead and bring it back to that computer, interact with the machine, and then you will get a dialogue saying that this was the correct one. You'll know it's not the correct mimic if you do this entire thing. It starts to play a dialogue, and then they say that's not the correct memory that we need. So you just need to keep doing this as trial and error until you do get the 3 correct mimics. Again, the first one's going to be in the barracks. The second one that you're going to need is going to be in the spawn area right above in Peck's quarters. Here is my second one that spawned in. Go ahead and lower him to low HP, throw down the trap, trap him, bring him on back to the computer, and then move on to the third one, and which would be inside of the Colonel's office. So those are the 3 locations you need. You need the barracks, you need the Peck's quarters, and then you need the Colonel's office. Once you have gotten all 3 of your mimics and you've captured them all and brought them back towards the computer, you will get a dialogue giving you a code, and then it will actually give you a floppy disk as well. So just continue to do this, get all 3, bring them back, and then pick up that floppy disk to continue on to the next step, which is going to be in the planning offices. There will be another computer that looks very similar that you can insert the floppy disk into, and then from there, if you head on out, you can actually go into the dome. It will play a short little scene here. If you walk up here, this door will then open, and inside you will see a dark aether portal. But during this, we learned that you need to stabilize the portal. So we need to head back down and interact with Peck, who's going to give quite a long dialogue. Upon the end of this, we will get a code for a locked container, and that's actually going to be in the same room. It's going to be to the left of where Peck is. This is a locked cabinet right here. Interact with that, and you will get a part that you can pick up. From there, we learned that we need to dig up canisters, so we'll need a shovel, which is always going to be in the same spot in Scorched Defense. It's going to be back here against this wall. You can go ahead and pick up that shovel, and we will be using that to dig up 3 aether canisters. The first one is going to be to the left of the helipad. In the open lot area of the map in this corner, you can dig up this canister, and you're going to do this mini quest. So when you dig this canister up, it's going to mimic the canister, and there will be a ton of these that spawn in. What you need to do is you need to find the pure crystal inside of the canister. So look at each and every canister, and each one of them is going to have a purple glow around it. That is not the correct one. What we need to look for is one that is glowing white and pure. So go ahead and look at every single one of these. This is mine, and this is the pure one right here. You can interact with it, and you can pick it up. If you do it wrong, you just wait till next round. Mimics will spawn in, but just wait till next round. You can redo it. From there, we will be heading towards jungle defense, and here is where the second aether canister will be dug up. All you need to do for this is survive. It's a little defense area. Make sure everybody in your team is there. Once you survive long enough, you'll be able to pick up that canister and move to the third one, which is going to be outside of the barracks in this corner right here. Now you will need the Ray K for this. I have a guide on my channel. I'll have a link in the description if you don't have the Ray K. But what you need to do is shoot the canister with the charge shot of the Ray K. If you get too close, it'll teleport, so make sure you shoot the canister and then you can go ahead and pick it up. That will give you your third and final canister. With the 3 canisters, we will need to go to each Aether reactor that we turned on for power earlier in the game, interact with it, and it is going to charge up the canisters themselves. So go ahead and go to each of the reactors. We need to go to all 3 of these, and from there you can go and interact with the portal again. You'll get a short cutscene, and then you'll know that we've just been fooled by Dr. Peck, but go ahead and interact with that, and we'll be able to move towards the next step, which is going down to the planning offices and interacting with the satellite to realign the dish. What you need to do for this is just hover over each of these little satellites, and you'll be looking for the one with the gray question mark in the bottom right of the satellite. The other ones have flags, just look for the one with the question mark, and when you interact with this, it's going to go ahead and shoot a beam down the satellite. Now be careful, because once you do this, you only have a certain amount of time before you go into the boss fight. It doesn't immediately spawn you in, but it will have a timer, so you will eventually be going into the boss fight. To just go immediately in, you just go back up and interact with this little area right here up by where the portal was. As soon as you interact with this, you're gonna get a black screen and you'll be teleported into the boss fight itself, which is with Orda. Now this boss fight, super simple. It spawns you in the spawn room, and you have access to all the perks. You have unlimited ammo. You can buy self revives. I didn't try a chopper gunner, but I'm sure it's extremely useful. I would definitely recommend using your abilities here as well, depending on which one you're using. They're all super good. But overall, super easy boss fight. Just deal damage to him, hit the critical hits on his little head eyeball thing, and eventually you'll be able to take him down, giving you the cutscene. So congratulations, you have beaten Firebase Z. I will have a ton more gameplays coming soon to the channel, so stay tuned for that. If you're not already subbed, make sure to hit that sub button. And also, I am live streaming on Twitch every single day, so if you guys want to check out some streams, link in the description. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.